A luscious, ripe, and a well-nourished pelvic floor is one of the greatest indicators of a woman's vitality. When the pelvic floor is healthy, it is not rigid or clenched. In fact, it is toned yet soft, responsive yet receptive. It is a living, breathing foundation that supports your body, your pleasure, and your feminine power well into your menopausal years. When you begin to understand the true pelvic health, you will see that it's not about forcing or tightening. In fact, many women are being told to do countless Kegel exercises as an answer to pelvic strengthening. But in reality, this is over-contracting the pelvic floor and can create more imbalance, more tension, and dysfunction in the long run. Instead of isolating one small group of muscles, why don't we explore the entire wisdom of the pelvic floor? Think about the pelvic floor as a layered ecosystem of muscles, of fascia, of organs, and an energetic center that must work together in harmony. When these layers start to communicate and move together, they create a subtle yet fluid foundation for the entire reproductive system. These practices, we cultivate tone without rigidity, softness without weakness, receptivity without collapse. When your pelvic floor becomes balanced and alive in this way, it can help support and prevent common issues in women such as pelvic organ prolapse, incontinence, chronic pelvic tension, pain during intimacy, and even difficulties during childbirth, because the tissue know how to both support and to surrender. We also explore two powerful but often overlooked elements of the pelvic health. We also get to work with very much overlooked elements of the pelvic muscle, what we call the muscle of the soul. This deep core muscle connects to the spine, the pelvis, the legs. It plays a profound role in emotional holding, trauma releasing, and pelvic vitality. The other one is the sprinter law, a fantastic principle within the body that teaches you how to relax in one sprinter influence. And open in another. When the throat softens, the pelvic floor can soften and open as well. Understanding this relationship can dramatically shift how you approach your vaginal health, your pleasure, and birth. Because your pelvic floor is not simply a group of muscles. It is the gateway to your life force energy, the seat to your pleasure, the cradle of creation. When you learn to nourish and to awaken this center, your body begins to remember its intelligence. And from that place, your diva returns. Connect with me. If this has touched you in any way, connect with me. Let me be the one to connect you to your pelvic floor. And follow me for more teachings like this.